Hey everybody, I'm back, and I'm happy to say that for those of you that may know that I've had surgery, I had a hernia operation a couple of months ago, and I've been out of commission, out of the gym, not feeling myself quite frankly, and for the first time in a long time I had to consider limiting my calories and changing my behaviors a little bit because, well, I wasn't allowed to exercise for the last 3 months. And so I did have to make some changes, and I've talked about it a little bit, but yesterday I got the okay from the hospital and from my surgeon. He said you can go back to the gym, you can start working out again, start lightly, don't lift anything more than 10, 15, 20 pounds, don't overdo it, but go back and do what feels comfortable. Excuse me, I'm taking a drink of my reddish green smoothie. So what I decided to do was I got on my old bike, pumped up the tires, and rode to the gym about 3-4 kilometers away. It was a nice bike ride, a little exhausting. To be honest with you, my legs were burning. Excuse me, sorry, there's a dog hitting all my wires because I'm actually doing this from my yard. And my legs were burning, my bum was hurting, my heart was racing, I was sweating like a pig, and I hadn't even gotten off my street yet. So why am I telling you this? Why am I bringing you that angle of this today? I'm bringing you this angle because I want to express to you how difficult it is even for people who work out regularly to get back into the swing of things. The truth is, I didn't know what to do today. I'm used to working out really hard and hanging and doing pull-ups and flips and upside down and all that kind of crazy stuff, and I wasn't allowed to do that. There's no way I should be able to do that yet. I have this 6-inch scar on my abdomen, and I'm afraid I'm going to pop it, quite frankly. So got on my bike and I slowly made it to the gym, and I met a buddy of mine, and we worked out slowly together. We did some Tabata training and got my heart rate up and did some walking, did a little bit of running, did about 20-25 minutes of cardio. Nothing too crazy, but enough to get my sweat going and force me to drink some water a couple of times. Heart rate was pumping, starting to feel good. And then I just kind of chilled and worked out. He was killing it. I was not killing it. So, is this about me? Did you tune in to this session to hear about me? Likely not. You want to hear about how this can affect you. Excuse me, another sip. By the way, my smoothie today consists of 2 handfuls of greens, a banana, some leftover strawberries that my daughter left behind because there's a child at camp who's allergic, so she can't have strawberries, so there's a container ready to go. And what else did I put in there? Some chia seeds and some leftover blueberries as well. Today there's no protein in this particular smoothie because it's my post-workout. So right after you work out, you use up all your energy, right? You're working out, you're tired. You need some carbs right then and there. So I'm taking it in the form of fruit. It's delicious, it's sweet. It balances out my blood sugar. And then my next meal is going to be super high in protein because I want to build some muscle from the workout I just had. Again, why am I talking to you about this today? I'm talking to you about this today because there isn't a person out there who hasn't fallen off the wagon. There isn't a person out there who hasn't thought to themselves, I'll do it tomorrow. But why do tomorrow what you can do today? And the truth is, the bike ride wasn't so strenuous. Before you knew it, I was saying hi to people at the gym and having a good time, and an hour had passed. And I actually feel better. You know, I suffer from some mental health issues, as like 110% of the world does today. And whether severe or not severe is irrelevant. The fact is, I do battle it a little bit, and having not been working out for the last couple of months really made it difficult for me. I feel myself spiraling and then pulling myself back out, and then spiraling and then pulling myself back out. And for me, I use exercise as an absolute imperative tool in my overall well-being. Working out not only allows me to get physically healthy, but it gives my brain a little bit of a challenge as well. When I thought I couldn't go any farther, I had to. I was on a bike. I had to push a little farther. I had to challenge myself. I had to go outside of my comfort zone because for the last 2-3 months, my comfort zone has been the couch, quite frankly. I'm working sitting down. I'm not eating well. I mean, truth is, I put on a little bit of fat, but I lost it right away because I wanted to get it under control. And I knew the day was coming any second that the doctor said I can get back into the gym. And even today's workout, while it wasn't overly strenuous, I broke a sweat, I got my heart rate going, certainly built up an appetite, and I already feel like the cloud is lifted. Excuse me. Anybody who's ever dealt with any level of depression or anxiety, even for that matter, knows that it kind of comes in the form of a cloud. It kind of approaches you, you see it coming, you don't want to admit it, kind of like a rainstorm. Yet the next thing you know, it's above you, and you can't really get away from it, right? It can become overpowering, and it can lower and lower and completely engulf you if you allow it to. And so this little cloud has been trailing me around for the last couple of months, getting darker, getting bigger, getting a little closer every single day. And so today I had to do it. The truth is, I didn't get the okay to work out until after this weekend. But I know my body. Yes, it's a little painful. Yes, I could probably use another 4 or 5 days of recovery, but the truth is I needed to work out. And while I might be in a little bit of discomfort now, my brain feels open. I feel lighter. I feel healthier. I feel ready to take on the world. I feel focused and energized and excited to be moving again, because our bodies are made to move. Our joints move. People with problems in their shoulders often have problems in their hips because it's all attached. And because I haven't been working out, I lowered my food intake. Because I lowered my food intake, I had less energy. It was this big vicious cycle. And so now today I feel like I'm a phoenix out of the ashes. I'm rising back out to get back to the old way of doing things. Of course, the first thing I like to do is hang from a bar and do pull-ups, which I can't do. So I got to start rethinking things, which is what we have to do when we go back to the gym. It's what we have to do when we consider starting to bring exercise back into our lives. Going back to the same routine that kept starting and going over and over and over again all the many, many times, well, you're not going to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. The truth is, it was unsuccessful for a reason. Either, how many people tell me, oh, I don't like working out. How do you like it so much? You look so happy. Yeah, damn right I'm happy because I'm doing whatever I like. I'm not following a strict program. I don't necessarily have a trainer. If I go in and I'm not in the mood to do something, I don't do it. I do something else. The trick is just to do something. Just to do something. I couldn't lift weights today, so I walked on the treadmill a little bit. I did some running. I did some planks. I did some this. I did some hand jumps and slapped my hand against my knees. Really, I just broke a sweat and got myself moving again. And that's all I'm telling you to do here. If you're at any level worrying about where to start, why to start, I don't want to start, I'll do it tomorrow, but tomorrow there's a wedding and we're going away and maybe I don't want to start if I have to stop and then start. Are you kidding me? Every single minute you approach a new point of the wedge, take advantage of that point of the wedge. It's the easiest part it's ever going to be. It's never going to be easier than the point. The farther you move away from that decision, remember, the less likely it is to make the right decision. When you're hungry, as soon as you feel hungry, if you think to yourself, wow, you know what, I'm getting hungry, I'm going to have an apple. Okay, that's choice number one, puts you on a particular trajectory. Now let's say you've decided, oh, I'm hungry, I'm going to hold off a little bit. And you hold off and you hold off, now you're starving. What do? You drop into Tim Hortons and you grab yourself anything there that's not as good as an apple, quite frankly. So you're at the point of the wedge. You're watching me talk about how after an operation I'm working out and I'm getting back into the swing of things, and while I couldn't do what I thought I was going to do and it was a lot harder than I anticipated, I did it. And you can do it. All you have to do is do it. I mean, people put so much weight and thought behind getting started. Just move, man. Our bodies are made to move. Put one foot in front of the other and keep doing that and you're walking. Speed it up a little bit. You're trotting. Speed it up a little bit more, you're running. Our bodies are meant to do it. Your toes are gonna roll, your elbows are gonna move. You're gonna engage your core while you're walking, thereby working out your abs just by walking, by moving. You don't wanna go for a walk, you don't have a dog, you don't like the heat. Put on a pair of running shoes and run up down the stairs 2 or 3 times. If you're in a house, you have a staircase. Run up, run down. That's round 1. Do that 4 times and see how you feel. If it was easy, then do another 4. If it was hard, well, guess what? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be difficult for an adult to be able to run up and down stairs 3 or 4 times. Certainly not without their heart pumping out of their chest. Now, while I'm just getting back to the gym and I'm trying to get my muscular build back, I'm concentrating now on just really getting healthy. I'm not going to look as good, but I am going to start to feel good. And I do want to feel good because really that's what it all comes down to. You know, yes, we feel good when we look good. We feel good when we eat good. We feel good when we do good things. Yet we forget to make that connection. We forget to do those good things. We stop in our tracks as soon as we make some progress. We question ourselves. We doubt ourselves. We beat the shit out of ourselves thinking that we're just not able to keep up. It's not the right time. It's not the right decision. Screw it. It's always the right time and it's always the right decision to move and to get going. So today's message is get moving. It's summer. The skies are blue, the sun is shining, birds and chipmunks are running around everywhere. People are getting fresh air, and you should be too. Just getting that fresh air, getting outside, walking around just a little, get up and down those stairs. Now's the time. Your body burns more calories in the summer anyways. Take advantage of that momentum. You know, in the winter, things slow down. We hang on to fat in order to warm our organs and protect ourselves. In the summer, it's quite the opposite. Should be easy to shed weight. You're sweating. There's places to go. You're not stuck in your house anymore. You're able to go out and do something. Go in the basement, plug in that treadmill, run up and down the stairs, go for a walk around the block. You have a grocery store around the corner, you only need milk and eggs, walk to the damn grocery store. You don't need to get into your car. It'll take twice as long and you'll get 100% more exercise. We're talking a kilometer. It's nothing. Take your time, bring a bag, bring a little backpack so it doesn't hurt your shoulders, and enjoy the walk. Go to the grocery store and pick up a few apples, bananas, and eggs, put it in and walk back. Next thing you know, you've done 2 kilometers. You haven't killed your day because it's not that long. You're gonna walk, 3-4 kilometers an hour? We're looking 15 minutes each way. It's nothing. It's summer. Get out there, get moving, lubricate your body. Be well, live well, eat well, and you will live a long and healthy life. Of course, things happen and there are no guarantees. But don't we owe it to ourselves? At the very least, don't we owe it to ourselves to do the best we can? Do we not owe it to ourselves to do everything in our control? We know not to smoke. We know not to do certain things. So what about the things we are supposed to do? Okay, life can't just be about avoidance. Life just cannot be simply about not indulging. What about indulging in some of the good things? Going for the walk, getting the sun, drinking a glass of water with some fresh mint from your garden. These are all wonderful, easy things to do that contribute to a healthy life, that contribute to longevity and high levels of energy and managed weight and blood sugar and brain health. It all ties in together. Our minds, our body, and our spirit tie in together. We are one being. We are one. And then as a community, we are one as well. And the energy we bring to that community very much has an impact on the people we come encounter during the day. And their energy has a huge impact on how our day goes based on that encounter. So put out good energy, feel good, eat well, get out there, move, enjoy the sun, even if it's just for a few minutes, and feel good. I want each and every one of you to make a promise to yourself that today, not tomorrow, today, you'll run up and down those stairs 2 or 3 times. You'll go for a walk around the block or take a trip to the grocery store without your car. Maybe pump up the tires in your bike. Maybe throw the basketball hoop, throw a couple baskets in your kid's basketball net who's probably not even using it anymore anyways. It's fun, it can be a good time, and it's natural exercise. I'm choking a little bit on this. My throat's very dry from the exercise I've done. Excuse me, I'm gonna take a sip. And I'm gonna wish you a wonderful week. Feel good, get outside, and we'll see you soon. See you, everybody.